Hello everyone, my name is QueenE and today we have a dev update and it's the first of apparently many dev updates for PALIA, which is very exciting. I love dev updates because I love getting to see a little bit more behind the curtain. So let's see what they're saying. Dev updates are regular check-ins from the PALIA development team where we cover your most requested features and hot topics of the day. We aim to have these out to you at least monthly with respect to our current development status. I love that. Monthly updates. While we won't be able to cover all of the excellent and helpful feedback we've received across Discord, Reddit, and our socials and surveys, we are excited to kick this off by talking about some of the frequently requested features players have been asking about that are already in the works. Okay, that's exciting. So coming soon, the decor interactivity, sitting, lying down, and generally interactable furniture. I love that. I've been wanting to sit in my chairs, lie in my bed, flick switches on and off since the game started. I'm so excited to hear that this is coming soon. What players are asking for, more things to do with all of the decor you're collecting, particularly being able to sit on chairs, lay on beds, etc. Decor interactivity has been on our wish list for a long time and we're finally jumping in head first. While we know the top request is for sitting on chairs, some technical hurdles have caused it to not be the first addition we'll be making in this area, but we're focused on overcoming those and delivering that feature soon. So they're actively working on sitting, laying down, turning lights on and off, opening and closing cabinets and drawers, and turning water on and off. Ooh. To help hold you over until we deliver sitting on decor, we will be adding a /sit and a /kneel emote to your default loadout in the upcoming patches. Oh, that's really fun. I'm excited for that. We'll be able to sit, guys, finally! Improvements to the crafting workbench. There have been a lot of requests for menu and interface improvements to the crafting workbench. As players learn more and more decor recipes, it can get pretty tedious to scroll through the menu if you want to make a few dozen candles, arrows, or smoke bombs. Yes! Robust workbench filtering and crafting in stacks is currently in development, and we aim to have this out in the next 2 months. Live issues could delay release, but these features are currently a priority. I'm so glad. This has been such a big pet peeve of mine where I've been trying to craft especially arrows because I go out hunting a lot, and it's been such a pain in the behind to craft multiple stacks of arrows or multiple stacks of anything. So yes, I'm so glad to see that these features are a priority. Then we move on to the request system. The request system is intended to be a quick and easy way of altruistically helping out other players in your area or that you have an established social connection with. It's a gifting system. Our current assessment of this iteration of the system is that it's not living up to its potential, and so we're making the following set of changes over the next several patches. Allowing request fulfillment from storage anywhere. Oh my god, thank you. Increasing the clarity on request cooldowns. Love that. Reducing the cooldown sharply. Love that even more. Adding the ability to request star quality items. Yes, finally. And very likely more to come. Okay, everything of that absolutely in the right direction. Yes. Note, the request system is not meant to be a replacement or stand-in for an open trading system in PALIA, which we discuss more directly in a future blog post on economy. Ooh, okay, we'll have to read that as well. New character customization features. We've already announced that beards are on our list in the game director letter a few weeks ago. We verified that some of the performance concerns with adding these for lower-end machines have been brought within budget, so look forward to a world full of furry faces in a PALIA near you very soon. I love that. Lighter skin tones are also a very popular request and are very much on our shortlist. They've actually been blocked for a while due to lighting concerns. Specifically, lighter skin tones appear blown out by our current lighting at various times of day. Luckily, we have an experienced lighting artist looking into not just enabling these lighter skin tones, but also a variety of lighting improvements across the play experience that will be coming in over time. Of course, you wouldn't even be able to make this change without another hotly requested character customization feature add, the ability to customize core aspects of your character post-character creation. We will add this feature alongside the first new feature or content that requires it in order for existing players to experiment with the new options. Gardening, ability to destroy crops to rearrange soul plots. Yes, please. The mistakes I've made and had to wait it out for so long. Did you plant a seed in the wrong plot? Or maybe you just earned a new crop and want to try it out right away? Well, another quality of life feature currently in development is the ability to destroy your crops so you can arrange your plots right away. We'll be sure to share all the details of how this works in the patch notes when it releases. We don't currently have a hard date attached, but it's in the works. Finishing the temple quests. For folks I've been playing through, you've probably completed one of the first temples that Gina wanted you to investigate and are thirsty for more. If not, don't worry, take your time getting there. But for those who have, you'll notice that there are a couple more spots in the Night Sky Temple that haven't been activated. You'll be happy to know that we'll be continuing to add onto that story as we update the game. We hope you enjoyed what you've seen so far, and we're so excited to give you more. You can think of what we've delivered as simply the prologue to a story that we hope to bring players for as long as you'll have us. We're so excited for you to experience the things we have in store. Redacted! Oh gosh! And of course, we all know you want to redacted, and redacted. More on this soon, TM. I love that. Okay. I love their sense of humor. On the horizon, we still have a lot of work to do to prepare for the upcoming release on Switch, exact date to be decided, and continuing to improve our server stability and queue times. We've made a lot of strides in these first 3 weeks since open beta started, but we know there's still a lot to do. Here's just a few additional features we have on our radar for release in the coming months. Proximity text chat? Yes, please! Maintaining chat history across map transfers for... Oh, tomorrow? Whoa, so that one is already implemented by now. Deeper permission controls for friends on your housing plot. Community progression, activities, and more. Updates to flow tree availability, more things to do multiplayer. That's really exciting. There's some hot topics and notable bugs they go over as well, saying while beta is expected to come with a fair amount of stumbles, there were some notable issues and missteps that impacted a lot of players, namely a bug where housing plots overlapped, and a bug fix that impacted many players' storage situation in a highly unintended manner. A major bug that came up was causing players' crops and other items to merge onto a fellow player's plot, which then allowed these players to harvest the wayward crops. The frustration with this bug was heightened by reports that some players could come to your housing plot uninvited and mess with your items. PALIA is meant to feel like your home away from home, and any instance of an unwanted visitor to that home immediately takes away that feeling of safety. This goes against the very foundations of what we want to achieve in PALIA and was treated as a high priority internally. Both of these reported concerns were addressed in a hotfix during patch 166, which we have observed fixed the issue reported. We've also kept the security work going to ensure we're preventing instances like this happening in the future. But if you were affected by this or you encountered an issue like this in the future, be sure to report it to the player support. The storage bug fix. Storage in PALIA has broadly been a hot topic in the community, and it is something that we expect we'll be making some notable updates to in order to address some of the core points of feedback. In this post, we specifically want to talk about the bug fix to our storage system that greatly impacted a lot of players. It has always been our intention that a player only has to go through the storage progression arc a single time on their character. To support this alongside our multiple house plot feature, we've set things up so that your storage items still contribute to your storage capacity even when you're not using the plot you've actually placed them on. Specifically, we wanted to enable the freedom of decorating a house slot with as few or as many storage access points on it as you desired. This opened us up to an unfortunate miss in our validation process, followed by a miss in how we rolled out the fix into the live game. We shipped with a bug in which players could subvert the storage placement limit by placing storage chests on other plots. We then fixed that bug, but many players had already utilized the bug to place a number of additional wood tier chests on other plots. When we fixed the bug, many of these players were suddenly in a state in which they had far more items in their storage than the limits allowed them to have. This forced players to figure out what to do with items in their storage to get themselves back under their current storage capacity. Additionally, obtaining the copper tier storage upgrade is very expensive, so wasn't an option for many players at that time. Even though you could pick up the storage items while over capacity without issue, it was a mess and severely impacted the player experience. When we rolled that fix out to players without support to help the players that would be affected by the change, and without sufficient alerting to players that they would be in a difficult state, we also should have provided better clarity for how players could get out of this situation. Or better yet, created a way to adjust the live game without putting those players into a broken state to begin with. Sharp lessons were learned in this process, and we sincerely apologize to those affected. Expect upcoming changes to take better account of the live player experience in the future. This doesn't put a dent in the hundreds of other features and improvements we have planned and that you've asked for. Like our game director says, as a player, you can take it as a commitment to you that the best version of PALIA is always in front of us. That's why we'll be pulling back the curtain by providing more updates like this regularly. In the meantime, keep letting us know what you want to see, whether it's in PALIA's Discord, Twitter, Reddit, or Facebook. Hope to see you there! This dev update was really good. I think it really touched on a lot of things that has been pain points in the community for a while now. So I'm glad that they're actually, as they said, pulling back the curtains and talking about it, because as a player, it means a lot to feel seen and knowing that, okay, this is what the devs are prioritizing, this is what they know, this is what they want, this is all the stuff, because it just provides more clarity, more communication, and yeah, again, as a player, feeling that they care about these things that we encounter as pain points on a daily basis while playing is very, very reassuring. Anyways, guys, thank you for joining me for this short dev update. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much. Bye.